crontab command is used for scheduling tasks. A cron expression is a string comprising 5 or 6 fields separated by white space that represents a set of times, normally as a schedule, to execute some routine.
Crontab-L command is used to list the programs that are currently scheduled. If there are no cron table predefined for the user, we need to create one. Crontab-E command is used to edit or create cron tables. Here, a task is being scheduled to run a shell script test2.sh at 5:45 p.m. on the 11th of November, which is a Sunday, using the format defined before.
"45" is used to define minutes, 17 to define 5 p.m., 11 is used to define the day of the month, the next 11 is for the month of the year, and finally a 0 for Sunday. We can also use a 7 for defining Sunday.
Now press Ctrl X to save the file, Y for yes, and then enter. Now if we type crontab-L, it will display the same file instead of showing crontab not defined. Crontab-R command is used to remove the current cron table. Now we can also schedule a task by simply typing crontab and writing the command followed by the schedule syntax in the following line. We press Ctrl+D to save it. Now crontab-L will list the newly defined schedule. We can edit it again by using crontab-E command. As done here, the time of execution is changed from 5:45 to 5:55 p.m. Now crontab-L will show the cron table with the newly defined changes.
Let us see another example of the crontab command. It's 5:38 p.m., so let us schedule a task to run at 5:40 and 5:41 respectively. A task to run the shell scripts ping1.sh and ping2.sh at 5:40 and 5:41 on the 12th of November, which is a Monday, are being scheduled. Now, using the ps-aux command, we will grep the ping. Ping1.sh is a shell script to ping yahoo.com and ping2.sh is a shell script to ping google.com. Don't forget to make these files executable using the chmod command. Now it's 5:39 p.m. and let's check how much pings are being grepped so we get the same result. Let us wait for a few more seconds. Now giving the same command as before, we see that more pings are being grepped because now at 5:40 ping1.sh is running in the background. Let's kill the ping1.sh process and again run the same ps-aux command. Now let's wait for a few more seconds. It's 5:41 now. Let's run the ps-aux command again. As we see, we get more than one ping being grepped because now ping2.sh is also running in the background. Now let's again kill this ping2.sh process and rerun the ps-aux command. If the cron.allow or the cron.deny files do not exist in your system, we won't have the permission to use the crontab command. In that case, we will have to log in as the root user and to use the command. Repeat the same steps as before to schedule a task. Here, a task to reboot the system at 5:55 p.m. on the 12th of November, which is a Monday, is being scheduled. We could have shown you the output, but the screen recorder stops working before the system prepares to reboot. Rsync command is used for copying files locally or over a network. The advantage of rsync is that it transfers just the differences between two sets of files across the network connection. First, let us explore the subdirectories and the files in the directory test1, which is on the desktop, using the tree command. Now we will copy the directory in the /home/pubname directory with the name test2 using the rsync command. The -a option is used for archive mode. The -r option is used for recursive mode to recurse into directories. The -v option is used for verbose, basically to give the details of what all has been copied. The z option is used for compression. Now, as we can see, a directory with the name test2 appears in the home/pubname directory. Now we will add a new file in the test1 directory using the touch command. Again, we look at the structure of the test1 directory using the tree command and see the change in effect. Now, when we use the rsync command just in the same manner as we did before, we see that instead of copying all the files again, it just copies the changes, that is, in this case, only the new file is copied. This is the advantage of the rsync command. The df command is used to display the free disk space. As you can clearly see, there are various columns displaying file system, the used up and available space in it, along with the percentages. You can get the free disk space of a specific file system by typing df space file system. Df-l command is used to list the free space of the local file system. df-total command is used to display the grand total of disk space used up and available along with the output of the df-l command. We won't go further into this command, but for your own learning you may refer to the man page. Ping is a utility used to test the reachability of hosts. Ping uses the Internet Control Message Protocol (ICMP) to send request messages to a target network address at periodic intervals and measures the time it takes for a response message to arrive. The syntax is ping space hostname. Ping also gives us the option to specify the number of packets to be sent. The syntax for this is ping -c, the number of packets, and the hostname. traceroute shows us the path followed by a packet from our computer to the destination we specify. It lists all the routers it passes through and also tells us how long each hop from router to router takes. The syntax is traceroute and destination. NSLOOKUP. NSLOOKUP queries the domain name servers (DNS) to obtain the domain name or IP address mapping. For example, NSLOOKUP yahoo.com, SSH or Secure Shell is a protocol used for getting secured access to a remote computer. It can be used by network administrators to control their servers remotely. The syntax is SSH username @host. Here we have set the SSH to our own computer as 127.0.0.1. It is the local loopback address.